Why play Nasus Top? Well, he scales into the mid game incredibly well. He's naturally very tanky, his passive grants him tons of sustain, and he's a brilliant split pusher. However, his early game is weaker before he has many levels, and he can get kited hard if he doesn't have Ghost available. Nasus' passive very simply is he has a large amount of lifesteal. The amount of lifesteal he has goes up at level 7 and 13. Nasus' Q is an auto attack reset which causes his next attack to gain bonus range and deal bonus physical damage. However, this is where the fun part of Nasus' kit comes in. Every time he kills a target with this ability, he permanently gains 3 stacks. And if he kills a champion, large minion, or large monster with this ability, he permanently gains 12 stacks. And this ability doesn't scale with any other stats apart from these stacks. So you'll be spending most of your time using this ability to farm minions and anything else you can. As when this ability has been well stacked, you deal tons of damage. Nasus' W is a point and click ability which slows an enemy champion and cripples them, which reduces their attack speed. This ability lasts for 5 seconds and the slow and cripple effects get greater the longer the ability's gone on for. Nasus' E throws a circle on the floor which deals damage to all enemies hit and reveals the area. This remains on the floor for 5 seconds, dealing damage to champions within and reducing their armor. Nasus' ultimate is a massive steroid where he gains additional bonus health, bonus armor, bonus magic resist, bonus size, and bonus attack range. In addition, he also creates a circle around himself which deals damage to all nearby enemies. And one of the best things on this ability is the cooldown on his Q is halved. For combos, start with your E into your W before following up with an auto attack into Q. From here, keep spamming away with more attacks and use Q as an auto attack reset whenever available. And your all-in combo is to use Ghost into your ultimate if available. And from here, once again follow up with your E into W and then start spamming away with more auto attacks using Q resets as often as possible. For matchups, Nasus is great into ranged champions who want to attack quickly, as his W allows him to easily approach and shut them down. And he can struggle against champions who can simply stand against him and fight. For runes, take this, Fleet works well with everything you want to do. For build order, start Shield and Pot into a Divine Sundra and Tier 2 boots. After this, a Frozen Heart and Spirit's Visage are great pickups before finishing your build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then W then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Ghost and Teleport. Starting the game, your main focus is always going to be on farming hard and stacking your Q. Your poke at this point in the game is essentially just your E, which you don't want to use because it costs a lot of mana. Your trades aren't particularly strong, so avoid them wherever possible and keep farming with your Q. However, if you do take damage, you do have a lot of lifesteal. So if you can, keep hitting minions to get your health back. When you hit level 6, especially with Ghost available, you're now a serious threat, where if you can simply run at them and spam Qs, you deal tons of damage and are impossible to get away from. Entering the mid game, you want to take your tower as soon as possible and start split pushing. Not only does this keep getting you tons and tons of farm, but you also destroy towers incredibly quickly with your Q. So keep pushing. If they send one person, you can duel them, and if they send multiple, simply back up and let your team get an objective. Entering late game teamfights, you want to be the front line running at their backline. As you don't bring any hard CC, you will struggle to stop things getting to your backline, but with your Ghost and W, you can easily get onto their AD carry, with your W limiting what they can do. Destroy them with 2 or 3 Qs before choosing your next target.